I do not know why it crashed on me. I apologize for that. Very strange. As I was trying to say, hold on. Let's see if Twitch is not working. Because it just booted me. So let's see if it's going to do it again. Yeah, 3 minutes ago. What the hell is that crap? Alright. Let's delete that and start over. I don't know what's going on this morning. So all I've said so far that needs bears repeating is me deleting this, and the witch mother is fixed theoretically, so we are told. Yeah, it crashed. I don't know what was up with that. I have a cold. I'm on late. I'm sorry. Not feeling good. Not feeling good at all. But I figured I'd come in here because, you know, I feel bad whether I'm on here or not. So this is my entry for the Thankful contest for DDA. I should correct myself on this. It's not a contest. It's a showcase of sorts. So I put a work in progress there. I changed this up so people know not to go this way. I probably should add just a frickin' arrow that goes up here, across this way. And if you'll note, there's a rainbow now, because it's the Rainbow Bridge, essentially. And then you've got this going on. I'm not in love with it. There's problems. There's things I'm not happy about. But it looks much better at night. And that's what I'm entering. Let's look at a rando such that any exist. My husband doesn't believe I have a cold because he's like, you can't have a cold. We don't let any germs in and you never leave. Warm and cozy. Captain Margot Shutterbug. But I feel like I do, and I don't know what else. I mean, maybe sinusitis and I just feel like I have a cold, but I know how I feel. And I don't know where I put my gloves, my compression gloves. What a mess. What a mess I am this morning. I'm a mess. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that's cool. This is a Captain Margot's. Wow, Shutterbug. Warm and cozy. Wow, Shutterbug. Man, you're growing with leaps and bounds. Look at all these cobbles. Good Lord, Shutterbug. I'm super impressed. This is really good. I wasn't expecting to see this many cobbles in such a small place. That's really awesome. I love the second floor of food. And these cobbles and like the consoles behind them. Cozy little house. It really is. Captain Margot's is interesting. You can do some really amazing things with it. A little bit of EHT for the water over here. Nice little bathroom. I guess you could close this. You just pull the blinds closed and you've got a closed up bathroom. And then handmade stairs. I'm guessing EHT. But those stairs are no joke to make. They're difficult. And a loft, a little loft with 2 beds. This is fabulous. Shutterbug, this is really good. Just goes to show you though, you can do something fun and creative in a small space. You don't always have to be working in a large space. That's really cool. I'm super impressed. Mwah. Good job. Next is, let's look at Sapphira's Gorinair. We don't have a lot to look at today, but that's okay. There's always stuff to do. That's the benefit of playing ESO, is that there's always something to do. Even if you don't want, or you know, have enough housing to do, there's always a million other things. You could do dailies, you could do fishing, you could do selling, you could do all sorts of stuff. Um, Part of me wants to. Oh wow, what is this? This is Gornier. Sure, I would love to. We could go there right after this. This has got some 552 items, so it's full. No effects. Somebody recreated a cave, because this is not a cave here. Enough witch totems. Okay, we'll go next. Thank you. I appreciate it. And, ooh. So we've got weirdly scary on one side and not scary on the other. This is like really pretty spring-like, and this is like autumnal and scary. I wonder what's going on here. Huh. Color breaks. There's gaps of color. I wonder what's going on. More scary. We've got a torture room, dead room. This is interesting. Look at, I don't know that I've ever seen anyone put this Skelly's feet in fire before, but there you go. And what's going on over here, this side? We have some sort of green fire ritual? Interesting. People get so creative. I wonder what the blob's supposed to be. Is it like somebody got killed and that's what's left? Do Bosmer have green blood? I don't think so, but it'd be neat. This is like a second cave. I think a lot of people are doing caves recently in order to make full use of glowy crystals. Because, you know, obviously we've been getting a lot of glowy crystal furnishings recently. What's this? This is almost like something crashed here. So curious. It's lit too. It's not just laying there. You know, it's not a mistake because it's not just sitting there. There's somebody buried a light in this and brings your attention to it. It's part of whatever's going on in here. This is really, really fascinating. Lately I've enjoyed the ones that make me wonder what the hell is going on. I see we have a walkway, but we'll go in here first. So that looks like it's going to be a freezer or cold. Yes, we're in a freezer. With more caves stuff going on. This is neat. All my Euros are probably in bed by now. Which is fine, I understand. Okay, which way am I supposed to go? I suppose the only way to go is down. All right. Wow, I didn't fall off. I'm impressed. A little spot to eat, a bed, a candle. Ghosts. A greenhouse with the lady out front. Somebody's praying to maybe Sheo. I don't know who the sweet roll represents. Maybe Almalexia. Fascinating to be all Spock-like. I really don't know what all this means, but it's very interesting. Sapphira. Lots of things going on. Very, very interesting. Let's go to Autumn's Gate. You'll see Everellia's new home, so we can get floored again, because everything you do is really good. Away we go. Actually, it's probably a good thing that every so often I get online at different times, because it might encourage different viewers to show up. Okay, so we've got like a stable, but it's an A-frame stable made out of the side. What are these things called? Lean-tos? Yeah, sheds. Lean-tos. Used for the purpose it's intended, I guess. Sheds. And then these are those hay beds, but put upside down to hide the bed portion. They're just hay, which is actually really clever. You really can't even tell. Hey, Eridan. Oh wow, you redid the outside. I see what's going on here. Okay, so this looks like. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll not say anything for a little bit. I'm sorry. Oh wait, you can go in here? Storage. Wait a minute. What have you done? What is this? Huh. 200 out of 200. Is this the doghouse? I should have figured that out. It's interesting how it's hidden. Hey, Eridan. I honestly didn't even think that I could go in there. I thought it was just you reskin the front or something. But I do like that you built an entire separate... Is this the barracks then for the guards? Kind of tells a story then of a lovely lady. Hey, Eridan. I just said that. I'm sorry. I have a cold. My brain is not working. In a bathroom. You know what I like about the fact that you added this on is these just look like regular supports. They don't look like you put a house on top of something. They look like actually like they belong there. So I like that. It does not look bad at all. I do love that you split up this room. This house can be really dull if you don't do something to it. Okay, so we've got a very cozy inn, and it's, or at least somebody's selling something because there's money here. And then stuff in the cubbies, which is pleasing. First person I've seen actually use this pan, aside from just having it laying there, and that looks really good. You reskin the floors, I noticed. This is the upside down of the tile thing, I think. This is a hard house to deal with. There is so much, there's so little space to work with and so few item slots. You could do so much more if you had like another 100 item slots, right? Oh, this is the owner maybe? Sleeps up here? The inn owner? I could see that. And then you got Zabi being a Zabi because she's cute. Right? It's such a change. I'm going to test something. Hold on a second. I think it was old Miss Vale that has the crazy view. But I think you might be able to get the crazy view here too without altering your build much. Good morning, Jemima. Sorry I'm late. I'm not feeling well. All right. Let's see. Let's test this. Or not, because Magic Carpet hates me. I don't know why half the time Magic Carpet has been doing this, but it has. Okay. Maybe I could just put some things here. Oh, it's all right. It's all right. I'm the one who's late. Oh, forget it. I can't even get this to work. Oh, there we go. All right. Now, what I was getting at is, yeah, you can. You can actually get this nice view of Nemalton without changing it too much. Maybe use, maybe put the stairs at a higher angle without changing your structure too much. I bet you I know why you did it too. You probably stopped it down here so you could put the roof across and have it have a roof. Screw the roof if that's what's holding you back, because the view is cool. You could even put a little telescope here for to show that it's a guard tower. Lots of guard towers don't have roofs. I mean, it's a nicer place to stay. Oh. Huh. You could also use the Merkmeyer ladders and give yourself back a bunch of items. But then you wouldn't have your doggy. Wait, yeah, you could. 2 Merkmeyer ladders and then a flat panel there. You get some extra slots so you can look out and you can have your dog. That's my theory and I'm sticking to it. Because that would look natural for a guard tower too, I think. Okay, you're welcome. That's the only suggestion I had. The rest of it looks completely normal and fantastic. So good job. Honestly, the only reason why I even suggest that is not because it looked bad, but because I love the view from there. So I think, you know, taking advantage of it is really a good idea. Resistance is putting Homely Hearth's Hall Antiquarian. Yes, enter potato. Even if you're not going to be here long, I'll send you monies. And I owe Sammy Sakura money from yesterday on EU. All right, here we go. 600 out of 600. I assumed as much. Because Resistance's pudding doesn't mess around. No J Heart here yet. So I guess this wasn't entered in the contest? Or maybe it was. And because it looks like they only did the interior. I don't see any. No, they did just an interior. I feel bad about this. I wish that that contest didn't work the way that it did, and people were encouraged to do the whole thing, because we're gonna end up with a lot of bare insides and a lot of bare outsides because of the way that it was split up. But whatever. Reskin. Lovely reskin. Maybe a holiday reskin. Well, derp. Yeah, it's a holiday reskin. Now, here's something to pay attention to. As if you didn't have enough uses for your cabbage flowers. The cabbage flowers look perfect as poinsettia, white poinsettia, especially when put amongst these little berry red things. But, you know, and that's the thing. He wants to move them along so much that he tends to keep things bite-sized, like he likes to put it. So I don't know that that would have worked for him. But sometimes bite-sized is a disservice, because I think we I miss his old contests that were like, you know, do a Valentine's Day house, right? I know those are a lot of time and work, but I think we'd see a lot more passion builds if we did that. And the same people wouldn't always be entering or win. Because some people are good at cobbles and not everybody is. Cobbles aren't my fort, as they say. But I don't mind. Oh, look at this. Nice little basement doorway made with a solitude chest, I think. Not chest. Solitude cabinet or wardrobe. Words are hard, so that's why. Do I have enough foods? Dubious, lumpkin, yes, I do. That's an interesting hood. I'm gonna miss stuff today. Just the fact that I have this cold, I'm not 100%. I'm gonna miss things. I love Jay Hart, but I miss the way that he used to do things. He doesn't seem as enthusiastic anymore. Maybe he's just tired of it. And then we have a Christmas tree. The treasure works great for presents under the tree, and it's only one item, so it gives you a lot of item slots. I like that on the wall. It looks good that it's not even, you know? If it were just like hanging straight up and down, I think it would look weird. And look at the Nordic touches and everything. Very nice. Also, it just occurred to me because I'm a little slow. Hey, Ula, check out the curtaining back there. It's a combination of, yes, we do. That would be amazing. We've got multiple curtains here. They got the Eleanor curtains, but you've also got two vampire curtains. I feel like shit. I have a cold. Got two sets of vampire curtains. These are actually the onesies that only have one way to turn, so that you can be more manipulative with them as opposed to just being stuck unable to. Alright, so that's the first bedroom. I feel terrible. I don't know what's wrong with me. I feel like I have a cold, but my husband says I can't have a cold because we don't expose ourselves to germs. So go figure. Oh, second floor. It must be really late or really early where you are, Ula, like in the small wee hours of the night. So this seems like, I don't know. I don't have allergies to mildew or mold. I'm allergic to sulfas, like sulfa drugs. But I don't know of anything else that I'm allergic to. Maybe I formed an allergy. I don't know. So this must be the master bedroom. Maybe it's an inn. I'm not sure. This is the kitchen we looked at. Was there a second piece that I missed? No. That's closed off. Stairs are still here. Second Christmas tree. Oh, nice. And it looks like almost like Jay Hart is the Christmas tree star or angel. That's funny. You're the angel, Jay Hart. The angel of Moo. No, I didn't. Let me pop it open. Does it really? Wonder why. Oh my gosh, yeah, the back of it looks terrible. Holy crap. Well, at least it looks good lit up. Here. Looks not so bad lit up. Right? Yeah, so typical. So perfect for how 2020 is. Lit up at least, it's not. But I see the part you're talking about. It's like the whole back of it looks like ass. Why does it say 2020 tree then? On it. Is it lying? They haven't lit it yet. Oh, goodness. Oh, you're right. I didn't read the thing. You're right. It's this cold. I'm not thinking straight. I'm a derp. Sorry. Thank you for calling me out on that. I'm not being detail attentive as much as I should be. That's an interesting choice. Looks like a really cool frame or something. Huh, that looks good together. I was shopping yesterday for stuff to sell. Because that's how I roll. No, let me show you the tree now that they're talking about. Let me show you. It's terrible. I don't know what they're thinking. Check it out. Look at how bad this looks. It looks terrible. There's a whole side of it just missing. Poor thing. That's why I bet no in-person people are allowed to see it. So if you're not worried about that half, you can take a diseased tree. Rockefeller Center's famous Christmas tree, on brand for 2020. Wow, it does look a little droopy too. Hopefully with water it'll perk up a little bit. Oh, it's a sad tree. Well, I guess if you put enough ornaments on something, maybe it'll look better. Oh my gosh, another floor. Well, I guess you could do that. If you put nothing outside, you could make lots of floors of really neat looking stuff. I wasn't paying attention. I'm a naughty, naughty Karen who wasn't paying attention to pathing. I wonder why they kept using those tables of walls. They look good, but I'm not sure what... There she is. She's reading a book. What's the ESO Christmas tree? Like the one that comes with? I'm not sure what you mean. All right, Caffeinated doesn't let me look at her stuff. You want to see something funny? This is Squirrel's Killer Snow People. Ah, okay. My cold has just made me not want to do anything. The one from the Crown store is very small. If I may suggest, you could always use garlands. See, these are the snow people. Isn't this funny? I think this was from J Heart's contest last year. It's all these snow people are trying to kill you. Hello. Last to know. Last one to know. Often watching Torber Sane with me at night. We're just checking out a murder scene where the snowmen are trying to eat you. No, it's tough. There's a lot of options. I could always post a whole bunch, but let's actually that gives me an idea because we don't have a lot of houses to look at, so I can show you what ones I think are good ones. Hold on. All right, window capture. Doop 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 doop. There we go. All right. So that's the creche. Why is this looking so weird? Well, I'm not saying you do it for the whole thing, but all right. This is one. People using incense. Those are golden pots from Redguard Golden Pots, and the blues are the boat dinghy things. Trying to find another one. Starfish, kitty balls, lights, candles, fruit. The melon, the dragon fruit thingies look good there, as do the berries. This one is just flowers. I'm gonna delete that one though, because I already know it. Why is this in Christmas? This is. This has an interior of fabricant trees lit up, and then balls of citric lighting. This one is ferns. This is just a little one of garlands. I think it's cute. And then, wait, did I take 2 pictures of this? I did. Let's get rid of that, double. And then this one you could do, the blue one, with a crystal and lots of blue bubble thingies that look like they're ornaments to begin with. You could do an apple tree. Simple but effective. You could do lights. Wait, this is caffeinated. I should delete that picture. She doesn't want me to have any of her stuff. Apples, horns. This one's good. Here's another little small one by Count Sporcula. Here's a modified one. Too bad it's, you know whose. You could do EHT like Coffee Time did. This one's just crystals, which I think looks better in the second picture. A nautical one. People do a lot of crazy stuff. Where did I? Oh, that's the snowman. pearls. Pearls work well. Multiple lights, just subtle. Meat and apples. Flowers. And that's it. That's all you got. All right, moving on. See you, Jemima. Thank you. I need it. I need it. All right, let's go to Barovia's Humble Mud. I visited it this morning just to double check there'd be enough stuff in it. There was. And then we'll go over to EU real quick. Granny's Shadow Scales is the name of the house we're in. And we've got nothing in the Jester's box for J-Heart. I did sign into this earlier, so. What I noticed about this when I came over is that it's very cluttered. So there's things like everywhere, which is good because it makes it interesting to look at, as opposed to just staring at things and going, I don't really know what the blood in the candle holder is, but maybe it's cooking it, heating it up. It seems to be part of the skooma bubbler. I'm not sure how that works, but it seems like there was thought behind that. Pet play stuff for pets. And then you've got creepy shit going on. Look at the little leather bits just thrown up there like someone would do. Maybe this person just died while they were laying here, or maybe this was laid out as a wake almost. I'm not sure. There's no facts. And then in the backyard, we have a more traditional backyard type creepy stuff in the corner, but she is a shadow scale, so there would be naughty, horrible things going on, because the shadow scale are assassins, if you remember. They're essentially, they believe in Sithis, just like their Dark Brotherhood brethren. They're kind of like the cousins of the Dark Brotherhood in a way. And there you go. I know I'm not spending a ton of time on it, but that's what we got. And I like that they left it a poop tree. Every so often you need a poop tree. You just do. Let me head over to EU. Did I say poop tree? I meant to say poop house. I probably said poop tree because I'm so out of it. Don't mean to be, but man, I'm awful. I'm really bad today. Entirely likely, I did say that. Hey, Stormy, I'm sick today. I am not making a lot of sense. I apologize in advance for my not making sense. I will be right back while this is loading. Alright, I'm back. No, I know, Delisha. I'm an idiot. I could probably make you one if you really want me to. I even know what I could use that looks like poop. Alright. What's open? We got, starting from the bottom. We can do Zycanders. No, let's start from the top. No, we'll do an Alanor crest. Zycander. Can't hurt, right? Yes, I could very well imagine doing that. Because I'm a horrible person. An absolutely horrible person. And I could go on with that analogy, but I won't. Because I'm sure it's fueled by all sorts of delirium. 581, we're full? Sort of. We're not empty. How's that? Allow me to send money to Samusakura. She won yesterday. Boom. Excuse me. As I die. So storage. I'm a fan of a nice storagey kind of spot in houses, especially when they're done well. Like this really looks like stacked pieces of furniture, and you've got cargo boxes and pantry stuff. I died. You mean because of my illness? Yeah. I almost, when I was in there, I was like, maybe I should take my temperature, and I'm like, you know what? It's gonna lie, because no matter what I've got, I'm fighting something. So I'm gonna have a low grade temperature no matter what I have. So I'm not bothering. So I guess an Argonian at least visits here, because they have the yucky Argonian food too. It's sort of like the one vegan in the house. Kind of thing. I had the worst night last night. In addition to getting sick, I also choked on something. Something went down the wrong way, and then my husband made this delicious dinner. But because I eat so little meat and it had a lot of meat in it, my stomach went, no! I'm not a vegan, but I eat very little meat. Just as a... I don't really like it all that much. But he made a delicious, very thick stew out of the recipe book for ESO, or Skyrim's recipe book. And it was amazing. No, I wish. It's actually the opposite. My immune system is too strong and it's killing me. Which is why I'm on 2 immunosuppressants. One's a shot that I have to give myself, and one's a pill I take every day. Essentially, it's, my immune system is taking out my skin cell, my pigment cells. That's why I have vitiligo. It's taking out my ovaries, my thyroid, whatever. It just keeps on going. killing me, essentially, slowly. Yeah, I'm banning you, jackass. So it's just one of those fun things. And there's the bedroom. Wait, I'm getting all turned around in here. So are these, there's Sithis here and Dark Mother, so somebody believes in the Dark Brotherhood. So, oh no, Nara! I raid and run on Nara all the time, so I deserve it back in return, because I raid and run on her. Hi Nara, how's it going? I'm later than I normally am. Those of you joining us, exclamation point potato for PCNA, PCEU. You get 50,000 gold if you win every day. So make sure you join, exclamation point potato. You do not have to be here to win. Thank you so much for the raid. Yes, I will switch filters. What do you want me to be? Let's see what's next. I'll pretend I have a beret on. How's that? I'm French now. I like that one. It's not real. It's all lies. Thank you for the follow. I use filters for fun and for giggles. It's all right. We're just. Thank you so much for the follows, folks. It's really what I need in order to do anything with my life is get more follows. I have a cold, so I started late. All right, don't lose your fingers, please, dear. And Glaciana, hi. I'm over on EU right now. We just finished NA, so we have plenty to do still. We've got all sorts of clutter in here too that we were just admiring. Game room of sorts. Now that may be the first arrangement of cacti I've ever seen. We're just looking at stuff. I'm too sick today to really do much else. I have a cold, and I don't know how I got it, but I've got one. It feels like it anyway. Nara is a lurking potato. And, so yeah. I like the cacti too. I really do. Also, this is a nice arrangement outside. Usually people don't mess with seating, but they are. It's cool. Well, I don't recall seeing another one. You're probably right that I've seen it. But I'm not only sick, but I don't photographically remember everything I've ever seen. Just cuz. I just don't. And a crystal wall. Oh, they hid part of the basin. Okay. Sorry about the coughing. I'm gonna knock it off. Gonna knock it off. Let's go see something else. No Cyber Queen today, so I'm gonna lay off her home, so just we don't give him away, and we'll go to Crazy Systems Daggerfall. Did you tell me what time it is where you are, Uga? I'm curious to know what the Euro time generally is right now, because I started so late for them. 396 out of 700. Close to just over. So we may just poke around real quick. See if they've done anything with it. Not my favorite base house, Daggerfall. Neither is Ebonheart. 6:42 a.m. I'm assuming. p.m. That's not bad at all. I don't know why I thought you guys were so far ahead. Oh, that's probably why I'm getting mixed up with the Aussies. So nice green lighting here makes the whole thing look green. We're just going to peek through this one real quick because I have a feeling that it's not done. Oh no, there's something down there. Generally, I don't, I I don't fill up my own houses, so I try not to judge. Actually, that's not true. Generally, I do fill up my houses now, but when I was first starting, I never did. But it depends on what you're doing. If you're doing something that's entirely like reskinning something or entirely building a whole house onto another house or something like that, it's really easy to go through all your slots real quick. But something where most of it is just furnishings, it's pretty easy to do it with less than max, you know. This seems like an almost traditional, and I say almost traditional because it's got some eclectic combinations of different things. This could be a home base kind of house because you see it's got all the crafting and stuff. So let's go through the sneaky. Ah! I just got run over. That was Crazy Systems right there. And they have a lovely little fishing spot out here, or sitting spot. I'm not sure. One of the two. I got run over. Stabby got run over by a reindeer. Chinspun hasn't been on in a while, so we'll go to their whole Lunar Champion without them. I look forward to getting out all of my Christmas stuff because I have such silly things. And I can start wearing my Christmas hats that are Christmas trees that light up. You can start being just a total goofball. Because I'm like that. Okay, Chinspun is a crazy good builder who does amazing things. So I'm really curious to see what he's come up with. So he's closed off everything else, which makes sense. Oh my god, he built a spaceship. I got to admit, I did not expect a spaceship from him. I don't think he's done a spaceship before. And he even decorated with plants around it and everything. So it's not even just a spaceship. But it is a spaceship. I'm getting some front views. Look at... Okay, so it's so typical Chinspun. Not only did Chinspun make a spaceship, he made a beautiful spaceship. It's got decorations on it. It's got the lions along the side. It's got, like, decor. It's not just a spaceship. It's beautiful. It's typical to me that he would not just throw something together, you know? I am surprised that he did one, though. I really am. Yeah, it is lovely. Let's see what's inside. Beautiful. Even just that alone is artistic. Those pipes, the triple pipes. The smoke coming up from below. You've done it before, and I liked what you did. And then this looks like you have to buckle your seat. How did they come up with something that looks like a seat belt? That's crazy. What is that? Oops, no. What is that thing that looks like that? A drafting table. The drafting tables make this look like seat belts. That's really amazing. Shouldn't surprise me. Chinspun came up with it because he's so freaking brilliant. But wow, no effects. And we've got, looks like they're growing their own food, maybe? Right? And you can see the machinery through the floor. That's like the warp core engine. This is amazing. I see a few crown items, so I'm assuming that Chinspun invested a little bit in certain items. We've got a hood exhaust fan thingy over the fire. A kitty hanging out in the, I don't know what to call this, bunk, I guess? It's not really a bed. This might be the bed, I'm not sure. In the bunk. So the living quarters, whoops, I fell down. The living quarters on the second floor, first floor is steering. No, is powering the engine. This is steering. Look at the map hidden beneath that display case. That looks good. That almost looks like a greenhouse, not the display case. It's so scratched up. There's definitely greenhouses in here. Seats. This is just amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Oh, you made a person. Or a robot. Not sure. Maybe it's a robot that's steering. Hard to say. Really impressive chin spawn. Just super good. Oh, is that the toilet? I totally missed the toilet. I saw everything else around it, but not the toilet. Now, this is an interesting way of doing the showers, combining two of these dressing rooms. That way you get a curtain across it. And if you note, they used one of those boilers, I guess. I forget what they're called. Yeah, apparatus boilers to make it look like it's a shower head. I'll see a lot of people using those for shower heads. Beautiful. It's not just advanced, it's beautiful. It's really cool. Big props. Alright, Andy Kragler, let's do your Grand Civic because it's big and it will take time. Load your boat. Gently down the stream. 6:43, we're full. I don't know Andy Kragler, but they've been posting a lot of houses lately, so I'm getting to know them fairly quickly. So did I tell you guys that my first experience with the new content was I stupidly, not knowing that it was a trial, a one-person trial, was going into Markarth, and there's this quest out front where a guy says something like, you know, do you want to prove yourself to us before you come in? And I was like, sure, sounds like that was the quest line. You know, that's what I thought I was supposed to do. And he's like, go to this place that our children are sent to prove themselves. It should be easy for you since our kids do it. And I'm like, okay, so this should be cake, right? It's just an easy little thing. And then it's not. And so then I figure, okay, so it's not an easy thing, but it seems like it's, you know, maybe they were just being sarcastic and it's supposed to be hard. I got past the first boss, but didn't know what I was dealing with until I got so mad. My arthritis, I couldn't click that fast. Like, I couldn't do it. And I started getting really upset. Like, I started almost, I'll be honest with you, I was crying because my hands hurt from my arthritis. I couldn't keep up. And I thought, what the hell is wrong with me? I can't even do fucking quests anymore. I can't do the first quest in a quest line of a new zone. How bad am I? I can't even do the first quest. Didn't realize what you already know, which is that it's a trial. So this must be a guild house. And figured it out the next day when I logged in and somebody in one of my guilds was talking about the new trial, and when I heard the name I was like, oh, and I was being so mean to myself. I beat myself up for not being able to do it. Yeah, well, isn't it a trial or is it an arena? I thought it was a trial. Oh, look, they built a cross. I love this. Pleasing. I thought it was like basically the new VMA, isn't it? Oh, it's an arena. Oh. Drop with the Ritz and New Life. Search Arkindaleft. That sounds familiar, but I don't think I've seen it. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Arkindaleft. And that's, fashion? Oh. Oh! Derp. Weebliette. Alright. Why is it... That's interesting. It looks like it's icy. Yeah, it looks icy. Oh, derp. So it's just weapons, right? Well, that's neat. Yeah, it looks icy. Interesting. So, obviously, this is a guild house. And we can move on. I didn't realize it was a guild house. And then we have some favorites we need to visit. We'll go to Valkyrie's. Well, I didn't realize, but I know that it was an embarrassing first entry into the Markarth expansion, and man, did I feel bad. I had a very dark, bleak night, because it's like, I know I'm bad at gaming now. I know it's hard for me to game. I just did not need to think, on top of everything else, that I can't even play normal games anymore. It looks like it's coming from what I read. Hexen House. Why is this the Hexen House? This is a witch's house, I guess. Valkyrie 93's witch's house. I thought I saw something on the forums. Let me double check about it. There was a list of houses people wanted to come back. And there was a ZOS person actually did respond to it. He said, oh no, that's the wish list. Availability of past housing. This is not one ZOS responded to, but on the last ESO Live, ZOS said they would bring back the store past houses this December. So, according to the last event, they are coming back. They've stopped doing that, Everelia. Because of the house gifting, they have now stopped allowing out-of-season houses to be sold through help. Everybody I've talked to who's tried to do it since the policy change has been turned down. This is really neat way of using all of these little witch sticks. Yeah. That's what I was told. Well, I mean, I could see him trying to obfuscate whether or not he's doing it before the big reveal, you know? This is gorgeous. What a centerpiece. Sitting here and... It's pretty expensive. If I remember when it was for sale before, it was not a cheap one. None of them really are, but that one is worth the money because it's got so many spots you can build off of. You can go over the water. You don't even have to use the house if you don't want to. This is so... I love it. I can't even put words to it, but this is so cool. The hanging lamps are really awesome. The great use of the nimbus. Fantastic. No problem. This is why I try to keep track of this stuff for you guys because, you know, not everybody has time to read the forums. And not everybody wants to read the forums because the forums can be really kind of a pain in the ass. This is a great bathtub. Perfect for a witch, right? Yeah, it's always hard when you come along after people have been playing for a while. I started like 2 or 3 years in, so I had a similar problem too, where I was trying to catch up. All the monies. Oh, nice kitchen. Look at that curved wall there. Very elegant. I like. The serving bowl upside down is a cutting board. Looks very good. Storage under the stairs. I love the trees indoors with the droopy, whatchamacallit, moss hanging off of them. These are the mossy cypress stumps. And if you put them about, look what they did. They put it around a support, a housing support. So it covers the support up with something natural. It's beautiful. Really well done. And second floor, not same as before. Here's my suggestion. If you want to get some slots back, as neat as it is that you have this cool little staircase, I'd try to use something else that's only one slot. See if you can get away with it. That way you have a few more spots to do things with, if you want them. Oh, I hate you. Give me your scroll. Give me your scroll! But yeah, I wish I had more ideas right now, or I would start building, but I just don't. I'm stumped. Let's go back to the front. I'm not feeling any ideas lately. I don't know what's going on with me. I like that they did the outside. Like I was saying before, some people have just, you know, done the inside and neglected the outside and vice versa. Whereas I think this person really did a good job spreading it out. What mount are you? Shadow Ghost Cinch. He's neat. Hello, kitty. Oh, wow. Check that out. We've got a whole little world over there. Oh, pretty. I really like this. This is super neat with the crystal underneath. What a beautiful, beautiful spot. Gorgeous. Wonder if you can go up. Cypress and all sorts of pretty things. Gorgeous. And then up here? What's up here? Ah, a little spot to paint a cardinal. Speaking of cardinal, I don't see cardinal anymore. I need to tell him things like his EHT is broken. I don't know what's going on with Cardi or why I can't find him. All right, now, if I didn't blow it, I have a few houses I can look at in my, okay, subtiles. Cold Harbor. Alright. I may have been there. I don't know. Let's check. It won't work. You have to roll it back. Agreed. It's very upsetting, but we have not been to the Subtiles Cold Harbor, so we can go. The community isn't working. You can't sign into the community. I did try uninstalling and reinstalling. It's not. It's broken. Everybody I know working on it. So this is supposed to be a Russian town. Wow. That's neat. Oops. Look at all this snow. Oh, wow. I wonder if Subtiles is Russian. That would be interesting to see a town made by somebody who is Russian. I wonder if that's supposed to be closed or not. That kitty's head is in the wall. Poor kitty. Oh, wow. That's amazing. I know I rolled it back to 2 versions ago. You're right. That's exactly what I did, Aridin. Went to ESO UI, deleted and down and rolled back. Exactly that. What? Now, here's the thing. Generally, normally, Eleanor and Elsewhere do not go together in a way that looks like they fit because the stone is different colored. But because they only use them as the cupulas, it looks fantastic. It looks Russian. It looks like they made and especially if you look at the middles, they filled in the middle with rugs that look like the towers of the not minuets. What are they called? This. Allow me to show you what I mean. The Russian castles. See this? With the swirly colors and everything, that's a Russian castle. So pay attention to that for a sec. And then if you go back here, look at the middle. With the rugs, they make them look like those towers. The swirly colors or whatever, by putting them on the inside of arches, which I think is super neat. What a trick. It looks really good. Oh, you know what the worst part is, though? I can't get in. Maybe on purpose, because I have a feeling... Yeah, I think that's not... I think it's a, what you call it? A facade. I don't think you're meant to go in there. Beautiful, though. Look at those curved staircases. Or walls that imply staircases. That's fantastic. Actually, they combine multiple styles here, too, and it looks great. The walls, the lean-tos make really crazy windows, don't they? Never would have thought of lean-tos as windows because they're so big, but they look really good. Huh. That's fantastic. I'm really impressed, Subtiles. Thank you for inviting me to this. I'm sorry it took me 2 months to get to it, but you know how I am. Winter Palace to Hell M. Chiral. Dragon Age Inquisition. Now I can see it. I can see it in my head. God, I played that game so much. Alright. There. Hold on. Silvervin Moon Sugar. I want to say I've seen it, but we'll double check. Let me switch filters for Ula. Let's see. Do I have any new ones for her? I have a piggy one. For Ula. Squeak! Hey, Dara. Alright. We've seen it a month ago, so yes, we've seen it. Mordor Tunning Club. Alright, let's see. What is their primary? Isn't it terrible? There's one that looks like a reindeer, but it's broken. I tried to, it has the same weird eyes, but it's a reindeer, and I was gonna have it for the holidays, but for whatever reason, it just didn't, it doesn't work. It crashes the filter program. So you only get the piggy. Squee! Sweet! Alright. Have we seen prior to today? I don't think so, but you never know. This was supposed to be Halloween, was it? Let's see what they said. They said, home design for La Cachuette's Halloween contest. Good and visit and please don't spit in the soup. They all did. I'll try not to. You gotta have a sense of humor about yourself. Can't take yourself too seriously. Looks like a little town. The reason why I'm going so fast is I'm not sure, but I think I've been here. And I want to make sure sure of it one way or other. Yeah, I remember this. Okay, we'll just pop down. Make sure we've seen all sides, because this does not seem Halloween-y to me. So I may be in the wrong house. Okay. This looks scary. This looks like a scary side. I don't see any soup, though. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they took it apart or something. Apologies to anyone whose houses get looked at today. With my cold, I'm not making sense, and I apologize. We'll spend more time on one that I know we haven't seen. One last triple check, and then we'll go. Because I've seen these. Which means you've seen these. Or at least some of you. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's go to one we haven't seen, I know. Okay. We've got Kohirasan. And I'm sorry it's another antiquarian, but you take what you can get these days. I don't know what's up with that. It's just weird. Maybe everything's just gonna come out right before Thanksgiving. This is beautiful, actually. Is this a village? This looks like a village to me. Oh, wow. This is a complex village. Okay, let's take our time with this. Alright, so we can't interact with that door. So the house is closed off. I wonder if we can interact with some doors. No? Nope, we can't. So a forge. That's true. I gotta say, for the first time in years, what, I've been doing this for 2 years now? This is the first time I've ever run out of, like, fully run out of houses. This is the last house I can possibly view. But we can always go back to old ones, or we could work on housing. That's not a problem. I also think that I really want to get through to talking to Wow, there is an inside, but it's just a bookshop or something. Neat. I want to get through to talking to Danger Lucy and maybe some others about people being confused. I got some mails that people sent me after the last stream we had about DDA's contests, that they're confused about the way that they work and think there's too many. But see, that's the mistake that they're making, is they think that each week is a contest, and it isn't. Each week is a showcase, which means there's no competing until the end of the month, and then that's all the houses go against all the others. And I think that that's a mistake. I've mentioned it before, but I think that's a mistake, because I think we're going to be comparing houses that don't really go together against one another. So it'll be like apples and oranges, as I said yesterday. Ooh, we got a lot to look at here. So as I've tried to get my view across, I've realized that, like, I feel like I'm insulting people by saying something like that. So I'm like, how would I do it? I would do it where there'd be a contest once a month. Do I want to start a guild? Not really. Guilds are a bitch to run, let's be honest. And even if I did start a guild, it wouldn't change what DDA is doing. You know what I mean? It's not that, so I don't know. It's just my opinion, and we all have them, like buttholes. Make sure you enter ! Potato. Why does everyone have permissions off so I can't see these all nice? I'm gonna break in. ! Potato. I just broke in. Haha. It is a facade. I wasn't supposed to break in. I'm a bad person. Wee sploosh. No? No wee sploosh? Wee sploosh. I escaped! Except I didn't. Yeah, but I'm here, so it can't be no access. It's always been turning to no access for no reason. That's always been the way, but if I'm here, it can't be. I know, I have it on video. I reported it. They don't do anything about us. I'm feeling sad about it, but it's true. All right, let's see. I think I have more. I think you may start. Thank you. I forgot about that. Aaron Vanya. House is okay. Maybe it's not an open house anymore? What was their name? Aaron Vanya. Alright. Yeah, you can. Hey, Crondon. You can turn them on and off with one button now with EHT, but it's still a shitty thing to do. You can also just put it as, I forget the name. Runavik. I've seen that. Okay, I've seen Runavik. Want to visit them again. Dark Wolf. Aquarians and Ebonheart. So we'll go back to your Ebonheart. Now it's finished. Manoir de Corbin. Wait, I think... Never mind. Right, that's it. That's what I meant to say, Ula. But I have such a cold right now that I'm not making sense. But you're right. Alright. If this is the one with the stage, we have seen it. Yeah, limited should prevent it. Let me check to see if this is the one with the stage. I don't think so. They said it wasn't finished when I saw it. It looks like a spooky house. That's true. Well, I didn't stream at my normal time. I ended up going back to sleep. And, poor Solitude Jorn. Oh, that's good placement. That Banekin. I did go back to sleep because I wasn't feeling good. And, that's why I'm streaming now instead of my normal time. Did they redo the front? Yeah. Oh, that sucks. I do like the darkness in the doors by putting the Daedric rock there. That looks fantastic. I honestly don't remember this one. So it's probably a good thing we went back. I mean, it's a traditional scary house, right? Not bad. Alright. Let me, this is... Okay. Stillwater's cottage has been upgraded since I saw it. So we'll go back to Aegon's Stillwater's, and then we'll probably be done. Stillwater's. And then I'll try to get better before I see you guys again. I'm just trying to have enough spoons to get through 2020, honestly. Oh, did you? Good. Good, good, good. I need to start working on houses with you guys. I've just been not inspired, and I wish I would be. All right, we've got effects clearly. I'm on a EU right now, but I can check it